If you guys saw the stop motion video that I posted a couple days ago, maybe that was a little bit of a hint that I was going to create Pac-Man this week. I wanted to create a themed stop motion. If you didn't see it, you can see it at the end of this video too. Let's start out here with Pac-Man's shoes. I'm a little confused about the 3D design of Pac-Man. I've mostly played the old Pac-Man games where he's just a little circle. But this design is also pretty cool, and it's a pretty fun character to play as in Super Smash Bros. That's kind of where I got the idea to create this. Here we have this yellow clay for the legs. Sometimes I use this method where I cut the legs open and then wrap them around the wire, but honestly it's pretty hard to do and it takes a while to seal up the seam in the back of it and everything. So later on in this video too, I just used the method of pushing the clay straight through the wire, and I think that's much easier. So here with this giant ball of yellow clay, I didn't use any foil inside of this, so it's a lot of clay. We're going to create the head. So first let's cut out the mouth. And after we cut it out, we can use this ball tool to smooth out the inside of the mouth. Let's take this ball tool again to help us fill in black inside of the mouth. We can cut all of that around the edges to get it all cleaned up. And well, if you notice, it's a little bit choppy and it's pretty stained with black around the outside of it. So let's take this worm of clay and wrap it around to cover all of that up. And just using my fingers, I've pushed this all down to sort of blend it all together with the head. Now we need this little nose. And using some black clay here, we can make the eyes. If you know Pac-Man, maybe this makes sense to you that he's winking, but this is his winking eye, and his other eye, wide open, looks like Pac-Man, like the original Pac-Man, so that's pretty cool. For his eyebrows, they're sort of floating on top of his head in a way, so we need these supports to hold them up. And these eyebrows are basically exactly the same as the winking eye of Pac-Man. So let's put those up there. Now we can create Pac-Man's arms. This is what I was saying about just pushing it straight through the wire. It's much easier and saves a lot of time, and honestly looks a lot better. And here, let's make the punching gloves. This is another part of the design I'm not really sure about. You know, the old Pac-Man doesn't have punching gloves, but maybe you guys know what this is all about. Luckily, these are some easy hands. As I always mention, I try to find figures with easy hands to create. I know one day I'll have to create real hands, but for now, let's create some easy stuff. It seems I forgot to show you guys creating the tongue that just sort of appeared into his mouth, so I'm sorry about that part. These punching gloves are extremely heavy, so they're going to need some supports to hold them up. And that's what this little wire support system I made here is. We can do that with this other one too. And brushing some alcohol on it, or water works well too, to clear out all of the tool marks. And now Pac-Man is ready to get baked. After baking, let's remove him from the tray. And here it is, guys, Pac-Man. I hope you guys like this video of creating Pac-Man. Next week there'll be 2 videos instead of the usual one. There'll be one on Wednesday and one also on Saturday. And now check out this paper animation video I made of Pac-Man.